Yuck!
Oh dear.
That was scary.
I said goodbye.
Oh, I said goodbye.
Hello, I'm Dave. I'm Director of the Intensive Interaction Institute. I was the principal at Harperbury Hospital School and was therefore part of the team that throughout the 1980s developed intensive interaction. Since that time I've been doing as much as I can to disseminate intensive interaction everywhere. My job, well, includes all sorts of things. Obviously giving training, speaking at conferences, writing books, training materials, working directly with people still as often as I possibly can, working hands-on. Intensive interaction focuses on the development of probably the most fundamental learning, fundamental to all communication development, and probably in many respects fundamental to all subsequent learning.
About learning to engage with another person.
Intensive interaction gradually enables the person to learn all the routines of connecting and relating with other people.
To engage in learning is an active process. So I was trying to find something so that the children had agency and action in their learning.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I do think so. I do.
Their central difficulty is around social interaction, social communication. Being able to interpret and understand faces, bodies, the way they look, the way they move, and interpret those with meaning.
Hi, my name's Julie. I'm an associate with the Intensive Interaction Institute. My role involves delivering training around the country and also on our Good Practice course and our Coordinators course. And I'm the main course tutor for the Intensive Interaction Coordinator course. You can see me here with Rosie having a fantastic time, and both of us having a great time, made possible by intensive interaction. And Rosie's made fantastic progress. The outcomes have been really quite profound, and in a number of areas of her life, not just her communication development, but also her emotional development, her social development, and actually her physical well-being has improved as well. The Coordinator course has three main aims. Firstly, we train people to be a good practitioner and to work with other people, those who have perhaps autism, severe learning disabilities, as well as people who have profound and multiple learning disabilities. Secondly, the course enables people to be able to train and mentor other people they're working with to also be a good practitioner. And thirdly, by the end of the course, the coordinator will be able to act as a resource for their organisation. They'll be able to embed intensive interaction throughout their establishment and throughout the curriculum.
The course has been inspirational.
The Intensive Interaction Coordinators course has been a fantastic journey for me.
It's been absolutely fantastic from the word go.
Incredible. I've learned so much about myself, about my students, about psychology, educational theory. Gosh, where else do I go? It's incredible. The best 18 months of my life.
It's that real balance of you're learning something practical, but there's a lot of theory behind it, and the importance of both I think are really stressed, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to do the course. I didn't want to just do a theory-based masters or whatever it was. I wanted to learn something practical, real, that was going to improve my practice and the lives of everyone else, and I really feel like I'm on that road. As a professional, I think I'm a lot more reflective. I think I have a far more
greater appreciation of the individual children that I work with and the learners that I teach, and looking at things from a totally different viewpoint.
To stop and to really think about what I do and why I do it, and to think about the changes that I can make in my own practice and in developing and supporting people in their practice, and yeah, what we need to do to be able to work in the way that we'd like to work.
With such harmony.
Very proud of the work that we've done now. I'm very proud of the community of practice we have within the school. I'm proud with the collective ownership of good technique which exists amongst our staff.
Yeah, and you've got, what would we say, 20 or 30 really accomplished practitioners, maybe more?
Probably more.
Yeah,
Over 30.
Yeah.
Over 30. We're a big school, and they are right the way across the school, from those working with students with the most profound disability from the preps to the year 12s, and they're doing very, very well.
They really are. Really good technique across a very large number of people, and that doesn't happen accidentally.
No.
It takes coaching and mentoring and attention to detail. And
we have our team meetings. It's not just individual conversations. It's not just about a community of practice in a certain area. It's about team meetings and cross-fertilisation of discussion around how to teach and what to teach and what we're looking for, and when we get to that point, what do we do next? They're the important parts that we're having as teams. And even the teachers that aren't directly involved in intensive interaction in classrooms, they're still taking on the understanding and the knowledge and the ways of working that, you know, as you said, everyone's got a good understanding of fundamentals of communication, so everybody's taking that on because they see the logic in it.
Yeah. And we were talking earlier, weren't we, about some of the further reaching, more pervasive effects of the culture and value system that comes with intensive interaction. It spreads out wider than just the focus on communication, doesn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, look at the behaviours that have settled around the school, and of course we'll get new children on that we'll need to work with as well. But it just means that people are looking at children in a different light. They're looking at the kids in the class as if they're learners and have the ability to learn. I know I stress that a lot, but it's about it comes back to the individual, and it comes back to once they have an understanding of how to work with others and how to communicate with others, you know, from the very, very smallest of small little points. We've seen a lot of that happening here in this school, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah.
And one really good thing that's come out of it too is teachers are looking for alternate ways of stretching forwards. They're not just staying within, here is a model and this is the only model that will work. No, they've got to look further than that. They've got to look into their pedagogy. They've got to look into the ways of working of the teacher and the teacher aide. And I guess that's the other thing I need to say too. This is not just a job here that's been done by teachers. This is a job here that's been worked through with teachers and our teacher aides, our teacher assistants. I mean, and without the support, this group support of a process, it wouldn't be able to continue in the way it has, and it's grown the way it has.
You have some of the most skilled teacher aides, the most crafted teacher aides.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're really lucky, but we've taken them along the journey with us. It's not just been, as I said, teachers going on this journey. It's everybody. And yeah, of course, admins, you know, I suppose led it in a sense of we've given permission and we've been there supporting our teachers along the way, but we've also been supporting the whole staff along the way, and we've encouraged staff to work with parents around the same thing too. So it's something that parents, when they get home and they're able to communicate with their child at home, I mean, imagine the bright smiles that they get as well. And it's happening there.
Oh,
too.
some of them have said it to me, you know.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
They've told me.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I guess once the ball started to roll, it didn't gather moss, it gathered a whole lot of other things along the way.
Yeah.
And it's worked well.
And if you like, that sense of, or that perspective on further inquiry is almost inevitable. It's part of the value system that comes with intensive interaction, isn't it?
That's right.
What more? What else?
That's right. That's right.
And I can see that amongst your staff. You know, they've got this sense of feeling empowered themselves.
Absolutely.
To push back the frontiers of their teaching.
That's right, and it's about giving permission. You know, if I was to, I'd be holding them back if I was leading them. They lead themselves, and they run on this journey. You know, led through the conversations that are happening between themselves. You know, and the discussion that's happening around individual children. You know, the growth has just been phenomenal here, and I'm really proud of them. They've done a great job.
Yeah, you should be. And I'm really proud to have been a part of it, and thank you very much for inviting me.
Thanks, Dave.